Hey, Mark King here, and he has a quite telling story, right? So again, if you want to know what side the communists on, this story is a good indication. Okay, I'm gonna tie it into another story. Chinese state media: Trump can only win re-election by making Americans hate China. You know, Americans should hate China. You don't need Donald Trump to hate China. China is awful. They they took away your jobs. They devalued your worth. They gave you this horrible virus. They pushed communism in the United States. They broke up the family structure. I mean, don't hate the Chinese people. Hate China itself. To me, what made that with Chinese people in America? They're very nice, very polite. Some of them don't speak English, but they have never insulted me. They've never mistreated me. They work very hard. There's no reason to hate China. Chinese people. China, yes. Anyway, President Trump said on Wednesday that China will do anything they have to have me lose this election. I agree. They're trying to prop up Joe Biden again. The media, the corporations, the a lot of politicians, the Twitter, the YouTube, they're all in China's pocket. Okay, Hollywood, all in China's pocket. Be very careful. The CCP responded through one of its state media organizations. The CCP Global Times tried insulting Trump's manhood. Okay, so that's just their word, right? But it's crazy what they come. Okay, so Beijing to fight the virus, a mistake the CCP said a shrewd, compassionate leader such as Batman would not make. So they're claiming, they're claiming Trump should be more like Batman instead of being Bruce Wayne. I don't know. China is also the president's biggest stunt to divert Americans' rage towards his administration and own incompetence in fighting the virus. It believes Trump and his team are aware of how they have failed their jobs in epidemic prevention and control only by making Americans hate China. If Trump is mad enough, he should prioritize protecting American lives over re-election and be a political Batman when the U.S. is in crisis. Previously, the president predicted that the U.S. death toll from the virus would be 60,000, yet U.S. Virus deaths have exceeded the figure and many more could die as a result. Trump has the ability to save at least some of them to prevent the virus deaths. The country is topping 100,000. If he has if he has Batman's compassion, are willing to sacrifice something of his own to save Americans' interests. What one fears most is the U.S. president does not have the will, that he would rather see the people die in exchange for re-election. So basically, you see them siding with Joe Biden here, right? That's essentially this entire quote. Okay, how like so it's kind of like, what do they really think of American culture if they're trying to basically compare a U.S. president to flipping fake superhero like Batman? What? It's like it's absolutely. How do you write this nonsense? Okay, how do they compare? Like, I mean, maybe Americans are that brainwashed where they can't really separate fiction from real life, especially on the left. You know, but this is gonna ruffle some feathers, right? I do not like the Marvel movies at all. I don't like the DC movies. DC had like one good movie, that's it. Marvel had like three or four good movies. The rest of them have been pure trash. Absolutely pure trash. You know, there's this great episode, this was years ago, South Park, maybe 10 years ago, where it was either, I think it was Kyle, I think he was a Jewish one, or Stan, it could be one of them, right? Where every time something becomes cool, his mom never gets it for him. When he finally gets it, everybody has left what's cool and move on to another trend. This is the way I view a lot of these fake comic book nerds right now. They've completely infiltrated like the nerd culture, and they all pretend to be into this stuff. Probably because it gets a lot of views on YouTube, and they won't be monetized for it. And they're the ones pushing kind of like this feminist agenda into comics, and nobody cares. Nobody wants to read. Nobody wants to see it. But SJWs will linger there too long, and unfortunately, they force the real fans, the real nerds, out. You know, you can judge the fake fans online when they're the ones with rippling. Sorry, the fake fans online, you can judge them when they're the ones with rippling muscles. Nerds don't have muscles, okay? They can't get laid, okay? Right? I would know. I would know firsthand. Anyway, this ties in to this, not slightly tying to, well, COVID's one when we get to that, but the Russia, right? Russia reports spike, because I've heard nothing about Russia's virus cases. But according to this, they spiked nearly 8,000 cases. And Russia's a huge country, so you pretty much figure out like it's really underreported. They don't have the same fact checking like America. They don't. Here's the thing, right? Russia's been friendly terms with China because they're neighbors, but when how I say, rich powerful people start getting affected, you'll see anger from the government itself, you know. Anyway, I want to touch upon this. You know, this is something I thought was interesting, because Russia's been pretty silent so far, and this is an indication of what's coming up. All right, that's it. I'll give this one short and sweet. Alright, share, save, subscribe, and stick around for that story I'm going to do on the woman most affected by a virus again. Alright, thumbs up, bye.